Well, Chris, I'm sure you're aware today was our 500th competitive game since the club was formed in 2011. What a way to mark the occasion. 2-0 win, you must be delighted.
Yeah, really pleased. You know, it's the first time myself have ever got a victory here, so that was good. Just probably the complete performance, if I'm being honest. I thought we didn't dominate the ball, but I thought we managed the game really well. You know, they've got a lot of men in their size, good size, and I thought we nullified them really with the chances. Sned's pulled off a good save right near the end, but it's probably, like I said, the most complete performance since I've been here. Just really organised, disciplined, kept our shape really well. Had to weather a couple of storms, but overall I thought we deserved to win.
So many positives to take from that game. Another 2 goals for Joel, another clean sheet for the defence. But what impressed you most about today's win? Just
our togetherness. You know, we keep saying to them there's going to be a time where they're going to be on top, and when they're on top, we can't let them score. And sometimes their spell can be 10 minutes, it can be 20 minutes. Against Tamworth there were times where it was 70 minutes, you know, but you've just got to try and dig in and make it hard for teams to score against you. And you've got to just work from solid foundations, and that's what we've tried to do. And I think it's 3 clean sheets now in 4 games. I think it's a 6th consecutive game now we haven't conceded in the first half. And I've said all along, and I keep repeating myself, it's small stepping stones to the right direction. But above all else, it's just the togetherness of the team and the squad. And with the supporters at the end again, it was another good day. It's our first away win since September. We're now 3 unbeaten on the road as well. There's just something about, you know, coming away from home and playing in front of our away fans that the players seem to like. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's 5 games unbeaten, which if you're top of the league, we're probably showing form now that maybe teams in the top challenging to win the league would want, you know, and that's testament to the players and the togetherness they've created. You know, I've said all along that the one place that we've had is a tight dressing room, and that's continued, and I think the link with the supporters is getting stronger game by game. And it's going to be if we keep working hard and performing. I don't think necessarily there's times where it needs to be results. I think the thing I've learned about the Rushden supporters is if they can see that you're working hard and giving 100%, they're going to give you support. And today they could see that every lad out there, I mean, we crawled over the line, I felt, you know, we crawled, but you know, it's just a good day for us, really good day. 5 unbeaten now, as you say, and I think one of the key things in this run as well is, you know, everyone in the squad has played their part. You've had to make a number of changes. I think maybe the Baseford game it was, you had to make 7 changes to that lineup, but everyone's playing their part and it's really showing out on the pitch. Yeah, we're trying not to change the formation too much, but you get caught up sometimes with formation. I think one of the greatest managers ever, Bill Shankly, said, you know, football's complicated by tactics and formations. Just work really hard. When you haven't got the ball, get goal side and try and stop them from scoring. When you've got the ball, try and keep it. You know, I mean, it's not rocket science. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, but it's our work rate which has been good, and I think that's the key to it. If we keep working hard, then, you know, that's a great foundation to start from. Goals have been a struggle at times for us this season, but we've now scored 6 in our last 3, I think it is. And I think the impressive thing as well, you look at the Tamworth game, we were clinical with the chances that came, and today we've done the same thing. We didn't have many chances, but we took the ones that came. It was a game of few chances today, wasn't it, for either team? I thought probably the best chance first half we possibly had, where their keepers made a really good save from Jensen. And apart from the Sned save near the end, I can't really remember them sort of creating too much. Probably the first chance they had really early in the game, I thought he could have probably done a bit better, but put it over. I felt it was a game where the first goal mattered today. I felt like, because it was hot and we sort of, like I said, I think we managed the game without managing the ball at times, and that's testament to the shape that we kept and the hard work that the boys put in. Looking ahead then, it's Bedford Town at home on Bank Holiday Monday. Now their fate was obviously sealed today, but I'm sure with it being a relatively local derby, you know, we'll get 2 sets of fans who are really up for that one. Yeah, look, I mean, you know, someone said to me, oh, it's revenge because they beat us 6-1 and everything else, but all you can worry about is your own camp and your own dressing room. You know, so when you're going in a bad run, you just got to look after yourselves, and that's what we were doing. We're in a bad run, that's what we're doing now, we're in a good run. And football changes very quickly. You know, you lose the next 2 games, suddenly you're on the start of a bad run. We've put ourselves in a really good, I'm not going to say position because we're bottom of the league, but in a good place mentally. And that's what we have to look at, and that's what we have to work on going forward. Well, Chris, well done today. Thanks ever so much Brilliant. For your time. Thank you.
You're watching AFCRDTV, and we're at the War Memorial Athletic Ground for this lovely Saturday afternoon. And the result, wow, Stourbridge 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2. Our man of the match, Michael Harriman, number 4. And Michael, wow, what a game, what a result for Diamonds.
Yeah, like I said, I think we've been on a steady little run recently, and I think it's just showed today the confidence is building within the boys, and like I said, to come to here, genuinely a tricky place to come to win football matches, and we've done the job today.
And manager Chris Nunn today again goes with a 3-5-2 formation. You're part of that back five. Just a stellar defensive play again today. It really must feel good to be playing in front of Dean Snetker, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think defensively we've been brilliant. You know, I've come in and I'm bringing that wise head with me maybe, and just a bit of advice to the boys. But like I said, it's not myself, it's not Steads. That whole back five was fantastic today. You know, we put our bodies on the line, and like I said, we're growing in confidence. And like I said, it's a shame it's happened now when everything, obviously the title's decided, but we're working towards it, and like I said, it's all getting ready for next season.
Sneds did have to make one excellent save right near the end of the match, probably in about the 85th or 86th minute. Other than that, he didn't really have a lot to do today.
Yeah, like I said, I've come in and I've heard about Steads, obviously what he's been facing this season, but like I said, for us it's just that importance of being organised and being hard to break down, which I think the last couple of weeks we showed in abundance. You know, that teams are finding it difficult to break us down maybe from what they were before, but like I said, it's a team effort right from the front with Joel and Jensen working so tirelessly and so hard to limit the supply into the boys up front. So like I said, it's a team effort, but we're going in the right direction for sure.
Exactly. To Stourbridge's credit, they played well defensively in the first half, somewhat of a stalemate, and we're at 0-0 at halftime. So what was your mood and the team's mood at halftime?
We was pretty happy with the first half performance. You know, that I think as we've shown recently that the second half we kind of step on again, and I think we did that. Like I said, I think we got that early second half goal. I think that set us up. And I think it's always easier when you're going into games and you get that first goal, because it gives you something to lift you and everyone. There's something to fight for, and I think, like I said, it's giving the boys that boost where we've got this lead, let's defend it, and like I said, the team spirit at the moment is fantastic.
Sure. And then on to the second half, only 6 minutes into the second half, in the 51st minute, Joel Anker with a quick goal to give Diamonds that all-important lead of 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's the minimum he deserves them two today. I think he was fantastic all over the pitch. You know, we'll talk about him scoring the goals, but like I said, as a defensive side for myself, the work rate him and Jensen put in just to minimise that. But like I said, he deserved them 2 goals today, 2 great finishes, and like I said, he's building in confidence. You can see he's got ability. He's just trying to get him to focus in on it, and like I said, just produce week in, week out.
The second goal by Anker came 20 minutes later in the 71st minute. And did you feel like the team, Diamonds, were on cruise control the rest of the way, or it's still kind of tough? Sometimes they say a 2-0 lead is a bit dodgy.
Yeah, 100%. I've been in games where we've been 2-0 up and you come back and you win or you draw. That's the thing. Like I said, it is making sure everyone stays focused. The job's still 20 minutes to go with added time, but like I said, it's important that we build from that base defensively, and like I said, we were fantastic today. Wow,
another clean sheet. Let's see, Diamonds now unbeaten in 5 games. It's been a transformation.
It's been nice to be a part of, you know, like obviously coming in, and it's been such a tough season, and like I said, we're focusing on finishing this end of the season strong, which I think we're doing. We've got 4 or 5 more games left, and like I said, we'll roll on to Monday and we'll be ready for that one, and hopefully going to get 3 more points.
Exactly. Again, personally, you're a veteran of the football wars. You've been around for a few years. You played at one time even for the Cobblers over at Six Fields. And who are some of the other teams that you played through?
Yeah, I'd like to say I'm a veteran now. Like I said, I'll use that wise head maybe, you know, that bit of experience maybe that's needed at this time of the year. But like I said, it only works when you've got boys either side of me and in front of me that are willing to do the work. You know, I can tell them where to be and what to do, but if they're not going to do it, then that's the thing. But like I said, I've got a group of young boys around me that are fantastic. They want to learn, and we're just, like I said, they're striving at the moment, and confidence is building.
Oh, well, it's great having you now with AFC Rushden Diamonds. Maybe a dubious honor, my first time to interview you on AFCRDTV. I like to ask a player, as a young kid, who was maybe one of your favorite players in a team that you supported growing up?
Oh, for me, obviously, I grew up in North London, so I'm an Arsenal fan, and I started.
Oh, you're a gooner.
Yeah,
you're a gunner.
Starting as a kid, I was a striker, as you always are, and I remember watching like Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, and just being in awe of them. So, like I said, there were many great moments, and hopefully, like I said, where the season's going for Arsenal at the moment, hopefully we have another year.
Oh, right, surprise, surprise! I think Arsenal's going to win the Prem this season, but Thierry Henry is always one of my favorites too.
Yeah, 100%.
So finally, Michael, it's a quick turnaround. That we play only 2 days later, 48 hours later, on Easter Bank Holiday Monday. Bedford Town, they've had a dreadful second half of the season, but we'd like to pay back a little revenge. They thrashed us back on Boxing Day, 6-1, I believe it was. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, quick turnaround. Boys have got to recover properly, you know, make sure they're ready for Monday. But like I said, we take this confidence into it. Like I said, we're really building something at the moment, and it's a pleasure to be part of. So yeah, bring on Monday.
The old saying is take one game at a time, but knowing that you had a second game only 2 days after today, was practice on Thursday a little bit. Talked about Bedford as well as Stourbridge.
We're just enjoying ourselves. Like I said, it's been a tough year, and I think the way things are going, it's enjoying the moments. And at the moment, like I said, we're in a good place. We're playing some good football, and like I said, you've got to enjoy these moments. Football is highs and lows, so when they're high, you've got to really, really enjoy them. So yeah, we're just, like I said, we'll take it into Monday full of confidence, like I know we will.
All right, thanks, Michael. We'll see you on Monday.
No problem. Thank you.
I don't need love.